Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube. My name is Nur Muhammad from NWatch and we are back with another. Well, I'm just going to be calling this a full review because I've already reviewed this San Martin SN021B-3, but in a different colorway. This watch is not basically not my watch because it was sent in to me by my buddy Mr. Marvin. So he basically got this during the previous AliExpress 11/11 sales and sent it directly to my house. So thank you very much, buddy, for trusting me with your watches. Right, so this one is the blue or dark blue version. The previous one I've reviewed is the black with gilt dial, but this one had some upgrade for me at least. The version the B-3 version that I reviewed had a 19mm lug width, but after that they have changed the lug width to 20mm. So that makes this a much better versatile watch because of that lug width. Right, so let's just start with a quick dimension check. So this one is supposed to be 37mm in diameter. Let's see if they have changed that one. That I don't think so. Yep, 30. Let's just remeasure that again. So that is about 36.8mm in diameter and a thickness of just 11mm, and a lug to lug. The previous version is supposed to be 45.5 and this will be 45. Let's 45.8, and the lug width is 20mm. Right, so you know what, let's just reconfirm that again. Yep, 20mm, and a screw down crown of 6mm. So yeah, powering this watch is a PT5000 movement. So of course it has that ghost dead position, which I don't really mind. And yep, it's not really, because yeah, it is okay for me, right? So because I have so many of these, right? So size up for my 6.75-inch wrist, I've took out 2 links from this watch, 220 grams. If you add in the balance 2 links, it will be about 125 grams. So yeah, very suitable for smaller wrist size, or even people with 7-inch wrists. And at the front we have this sapphire crystal, right? So I think during the AliExpress 11/11 sale, these things are sold for about $257, but retail for this particular watch is around $300 or $320. But now again, this week from 24th until 29th, this watch will be available at around that same price. So please do check it out if you guys are interested, right? So basically the dial, right? So the dial is featuring this BB36 style of dial, so where we have this apply indices on all the on all the surfaces of the dial, and we have that snowflake to the style snowflake hands on the hour hands and also the second hands, right? So the minute hands featuring this pencil style hands. And yep, you know what, it's quite difficult to determine whether this watch is black or blue unless you have a black dial watch, right? So this is my SN021B-1, so you can see that this is a matte black dial. This one is a very dark blue dial with an enamel finishing. That is why it is difficult to determine just by looking it from afar, right? So the minute track is printed in white, and the automatic printing is also printed in white. Let's just move the hands a bit so that we can see the printing there. The San Martin logo is also printed in white, right? So screwing it back and handling the crown is very easy. And yeah, I just love the action of this PT5000, right? So yeah, it's gonna be a bit heavy though, right? So yeah, polished bezel on the top of the case, on the outer side of the crystal, and polish finishing at the side of the case, and brush finishing on the top of the case, right? So this one featuring this, you know, your traditional oyster style case design here, with a no engraving whatsoever at the back of the case back, right? So we have this solid end link bracelet with the tapering from 20 to 16mm, and we have this scissor clasp here with a very beautiful done San Martin clasp here with a dual push button, right? So we have this again polish chamfering at the side of the clasp, which is very easy, very beautiful done. And we have 4 micro adjusts, right? So sizing up the bracelet, you need to use a 1.6mm oh my god, 1.6 millimeters screw there, right? So yeah, very easy to screw because they provide everything, right? So the screwdriver and also a bracelet, spring bar tool for you to easy adjust everything in from the comfort of your own home, right? So I can't praise this watch enough because yeah, I've obviously I have so many of these, right? So I think this is the fifth SN021B-0021 watch that I've handled. So yeah, I kind of wanting to get myself this blue dial version as well, but when Marvin told me that yeah, he's gonna get that one, so I say well, if it is possible, can you loan it for me for review? And he said okay, I'll send it to you. So that is why I didn't go and buy out for this watch for myself, because Marvin kindly let me handle the watch, or even kindly let me unbox the watch before he even touched the watch, right? So yeah, thank you very much again, Marvin. Right, so let's just put it on the wrist and see how it looks like. But before that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my San Martin SN021B-2, right? So you can see that I love this thing so much, and you can see that the difference between the 021B-2 version is that it has this what do you call that capped second hands, and also the applied San Martin logo at the 12 under the 12 o'clock, right? So yeah, I'm not really sure whether this is, so can we call this a downgrade or upgrade? I'm not really sure, but this one is featuring this matte Tiffany blue dial, whilst the 021B-3, all of them has this enamel finish dial, which came in, I think, in black and with black with gilt printing, and also in Tiffany blue, but also comes with a Tiffany blue but in enamel. And I think they have, yeah, the green one, right? So the green one came with a black gilt printing as well, right? So let's just put it on the wrist and see how it looks like. My wrist size is 6.75 inches or 17 centimeters in circumference. So you can see that it sits very comfortably on my wrist. So yeah, I don't really think 36 or 37 millimeters watch is that small to me, because I'm very comfortable with this size nowadays. And yeah, if you guys are, I think if you guys, even if you guys have a 7 or 7.25 inch wrist, this style of watch would suit you, right? So let's just do some macro shot. Alright guys, so this is how the San Martin SN021B-3 looks under a macro lens. You can see that the printing on the dial is printed very nicely. There's no smearing in the printing, right? So the hands, right? So the hands are featuring this polished hands, so there's no rough surfaces there. All is polished nicely. You can see the lines on this minute hands is a bit rough at the edge, but under your normal eyes you can't really see them. The second hands are also finished in polish finishing, and the applied indices are all nicely done, right? So you can see that all of them has this metallic ring at the outer side. So white printing on dial is on the minute track is also very nicely done, and the case finishing on the bezel is very nicely polished. You can see that quite a lot of yeah, there is no pitting mark on the case as well. And let's just check out this side, and the San Martin engraving on the crown is very nicely done as well. So yeah, again, I hate fingerprints. So yeah, again on this side, the polishing is very nicely done. Brush finishing on top of the bracelet, it's very nice. Maybe if I can complain, the direction, yeah, you can't really help it, right? So the brush fit grip is basically almost the same as the case, so that's good. And the side is polished as well, so there is no pitting mark on the side, on the bracelet as well. And the the stamping on the logo on the clasp is very nicely done as well, right? So 4 micro adjusts. So yeah, you can't really do anything with this, right? So it's basically there's no sharp edge whatsoever. So at the back we have this case back, which is with mark P for 55,000, and yeah, it is nicely done as well. Okay guys, so now is the time that we check the lume on these three watches. So all of them will have a BGW9 Super Luminova. So you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, and boom, you can see that oh my god, the lume on the SN001B-3 glows really brightly. So of course both of them are basically the same strength, and yeah, I think, but of course if you compare it to the B-1, it's not going to be as strong because of the lume printing surface, right? So but this one is, yeah, it has a killer watch, even sometimes is stronger than a much more expensive watch, right? So there you have it guys, my full review and of this awesome SN021B-3. So would I buy it off Marvin, or would I get one for myself in the future? I don't know guys. It's the blue is just way too dark for me to justify adding it to my collection, but yeah, I understand maybe why they do that, but I do wish that the blue is easily noticeable, right? So yeah, that is only my gripe with it. If other than that, so yeah, the good thing about this particular blue is that you can easily use a strap that is that is much more easily compatible with black dial color. So because yeah, the color is very close, but still I don't really think that even if I go for the 021B-3, I would go for blue. I might go for the green though, right? So yeah, we'll see, right? So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.